Hello, everybody. 2 minutes. Get ready. I'll put this paper right here so I can stare on the screen. Doing the countdown here. 3 minutes. All right, close it in 2 minutes. One minute, everybody. 1 minute. All right, ready, everybody? I just want to start saying to everybody here in the New Life family, I just want to say hello and good evening to everybody all over the country, and thank you for being here today. I have some great news and announcements to make tonight, and I have also some things I want to discuss about. I'm going to be addressing customers' questions, and I'm going to be addressing some concerns, and I'm going to be making some special announcements as well. So to start, I'm going to say, do a little recap on what we spoke about last week, speaking about our little city and how fast it's growing and what some of the growing pains. I just want everybody to know that I'm still aware of this, of every single thing, and we're just about done sorting everything out, and you're going to start seeing improvements beginning tomorrow. So I'm very excited to be able to speak about this today and let you know that you're going to start seeing changes beginning tomorrow regarding all the difficulties that are happening in the back end and some of the questions that are coming in for the calls and the emails and all of that. That's one. I wanted to dedicate today to answer some of my customers' questions about the product and some of the questions that came to the field from the field. So I'm going to start with this, and I'm going to be speaking about also how to use the product as well, and some of our accomplishments right after that. So I'm going to start by addressing questions one by one. So this is the first questions that came from the field. If a customer doesn't like caffeine or can't have caffeine, this product has green tea. Can they still take this product? And if yes or no, how much? So that's an easy question. The product does have green tea, but it does not have any caffeine. So we use decaffeinated green tea in there. So it has less than 1%. It shouldn't be affecting anybody. There's no really any caffeine residual ingredients in there. So you should be able to use it before bedtime without having any interference with going to sleep. And there's no caffeine in there. So whether you're caffeine sensitive or not, the product's totally safe to take. All right, second question. If a woman is taking estrogen or progesterone due to menopause, will Somaderm affect anything? This is a great question. So, Somaderm, one of the main ingredients in Somaderm is the mother of all hormones, and this is the hormone that breaks down to progesterone, estrogen are two of the hormones that breaks down into. So, from my past over 10 years experience with the product and people that are using it, as you're using Somaderm month after month, you will feel you're a little bit less dependent on other hormones like progesterone or estrogen. Again, that depends on the person. Everybody's a little bit different. But from my experience, month after month, you will feel a little bit less dependent on everything else. So I have had women that use the product for 6 months and then they quit using progesterone and even with estrogen. So, but again, make sure you talk to your doctor before you change anything important that your doctor has put you on. But this is how it works with natural, with progesterone and estrogen. Since HGH is one of the mother of all hormones, it breaks down to a lot of other hormones, and 2 of those hormones are progesterone and estrogen. As your organs start improving in functionality as well, you will notice that you're a little bit less dependent on outside hormones, especially high doses. Okay. All right. Where can we get ingredient information? This is a great question. So I'm actually gonna, I read this question a couple of minutes ago and I was looking at it. I'm like, you know what? I want to start helping everybody answer the questions about what's this for and what's that for. So I'm actually gonna put in the Q&A the ingredients of where they're sourced, how they're sourced, what they're used for, what studies there are, where they're making certain claims about the certain herbs or certain botanicals, how they're used, why they're used, and how they complement the product. So I'm going to address this on a little bit more personal level, and I'm going to provide maybe even a video eventually to empower and educate our customers and everybody that's sharing their product with everybody they care about. So look forward to this in the next couple of weeks, because I want to make this a serious issue where we actually can provide this for everybody, not just answer it for one person. I want to be able to have this answer for every single one of you guys. Can it be traced in the blood with a drug test? No. This is a minute, tiny microdose amount. It hardly even spikes IGF-1. You will not fail a drug test with this product. We've had it tested already. You will not fail a drug test, with Somaderm. So why is the bottle not full all the way? This is a great question. So these products are machine filled and they're filled by volume. So the settlement can vary from 3/4 of the bottle to a little bit fuller or a little bit less. It's not always going to look the same, but it's done by volume, by weight. So that means it settles a little bit, but it still weighs the same. If you shake it up, it's going to expand a little bit. If air gets a little bit in it, it's going to expand a little bit. But the servings should not change. How soon does the gel work? When can we expect results? This is an awesome question. So usually, the younger you are, the longer the result's going to take before you feel them. So somebody that hasn't felt or had HGH in their system for a longer period of time will actually feel the product a little bit quicker. And somebody that's young, if someone in their 20s, for example, it might take them 3 weeks to 6 weeks to even feel anything. So as you get older, you'll feel it faster. It could be as soon as a week. What happens when you leave the product in the sun? So this product is temperature stable. It's not temperature sensitive, so you don't have to worry about it. Worry about leaving it in the sun, or if it gets too cold either. Consistency might slightly change. It might become a little bit more runny or a little bit more solid if it's frozen, of course, or harder. But again, the product is temperature stable, so it's not going to affect how the product works at all, or the ingredients. Do you have resources where we can educate potential customers or reps on the gel? That's an important question. I'm glad you guys are asking these questions. Again, this is kind of like the question earlier is about the ingredients of the products. This is something that I take very, very seriously. So I will provide you with all the material to educate you and give you the power to learn all of these ingredients, how they work, why they work, what they do, what's the source is, and use all of these sources and share all this stuff with you. So I will be definitely providing this just on the products tab. Okay, look for that. Look for the products tab. Look for the Q&A, because I will make sure in the next 14 days I'm going to be working on all the ingredients to have all the questions answered about how they work, why they work, and what they're supposed to be doing in your body. Okay, and we'll go into details, further details as we go further down the weeks as I do these interviews with you guys and all of these Facebook sessions as well. All right. if I stop using the gel suddenly, what kind of after effects will I have? So like everything else, if you have a chronic condition that gel helped you with a little bit, getting off it, you'll slowly deteriorate back to where you're supposed to be. This is not magic. I mean, this is how it works. So it's real. So if you use it and it helps you with something and you feel a little bit better, for example, if your sleep improves a little bit, after you use it, after quitting it for a month or 3 weeks, you're going to notice that you're falling back into the same cycle. That's it. No negative or harmful side effects. Usually, making the organs are a little bit happier when you're on it. When you get off it, everything will go back to normal, where they're supposed to be at this age and this time. All right, next question. Is the product safe for pregnant women? Is the product also safe for cancer patients? So no, the product, first of all, is safe for everybody, but pregnant women do not need to use this product. Pregnant women and breastfeeding women already produce so much HGH that you don't need Somaderm, okay? And I wouldn't use it. Breastfeeding, the same thing as well. Cancer patients should not be using the product either. Always, always, always consult with your doctor and your physician about using something like this, whether it's safe or not. You might be on a certain protocol that inhibits you from using any kind of hormone product. So discuss it with your doctor. Make sure your doctor approves everything, regardless how microdose we are or not. This is the right thing to do. So please follow up with your doctor if you have any serious condition like cancer. Has Alexi himself used this product? If so, what is his testimony? Wow, put me on the spot. So I actually brought a bottle right here. I'm gonna use it in front of everybody, and that's me being on the product 14 years since I was born. So this is how I use it. I'll rub it on, and in a couple of seconds, of course, it's completely gone. My testimonials on this product is when I started using it, I was 30 years old or 31 years old. And I didn't appreciate it as much. I was using it 1 week every day, 2 weeks I quit. I was on and off. When I was 30, I felt a little bit more invincible than I do today. So I didn't feel as much of the improvement of the gel as I did. So I used to use it only whenever I needed it. As the years progressed, and I can tell you the last few years, especially after I turned 40, I feel that I'm a lot more dependent on the gel. And my testimony is that when I take the gel regularly, I feel that my sleep pattern is amazing. I jump out of bed and I wake up with a lot of energy, and my days are shorter. When I use the product, I don't tend to get tired halfway through the day, and I feel like I'm always happier. So the two things that affect me the most, and again, there's a lot of other things that coming from that, but the most two things that I appreciate when I'm using the gel is my amazing sleep and my energy throughout all day long, energy that I never run out. And my mood is also amazing when I'm on it. Those are most important things. So when I feel that I slip and I'm not using it regularly, all these three things start becoming irregular. So sometimes I travel and I don't take it with me, and my sleep is totally off. Even if I travel somewhere where the hours are the same, still my sleep is not the same, and I'm running out of energy halfway through the day. When I'm on it, everything's normal. When I take it with me when I travel and I'm using it, it's like I didn't even lose a beat. So this is some of my testimonials on the product, and I've been using it for a long time. I'm talking over 10 years. So great question. Thank you. What are the negative effects of early usage on young people in their mid-20s? Negative side effects. This is a microdose. This is a tiny dose. Botanicals in there are safe and amazing. The glandular in there are safe and amazing as well. But why does a 20-year-old need to use this product? They already have so much hormones. Now, it's important in the inception of this product. I developed this product for athletes to help get them off other things that are not as healthy or safe as this product. And at the beginning, this product was used by people of all ages, but it started with people in their 20s, in their late 20s and mid 20s. And it took people about 3 weeks to a month and a half to feel anything at all. So younger people, it's not unsafe. Early 20s, you really don't need the product unless you're diagnosed with like stunt growth or low hormone levels, or you already used something that caused you to be in this position. But people in their early 20s should already have high levels of HGH naturally in their bodies. They don't really need microdose. But again, if they're diagnosed with a specific condition that actually says that you're low on hormones and low on HGH, then something can be very beneficial. Otherwise, 21-year-old, you really don't need the product, okay? 25, 27, active, you'll start appreciating a little bit more. 30, 35, you'll appreciate it a little bit more. 40, 45, I'm in love with this product. And I hopefully you are, because I'm listening about the testimonials from everybody, and it's amazing. So, all right. I think this is all the question. No, wait. There's a huge question. How many pumps? How do I use this product, and what's the correct way? This is huge. That's the most important thing. Okay. So for me personally, I have the bottles all over the offices, all over all my businesses. So whenever I go somewhere, if I'm in a bad mood in the middle of the day and I'm tired, I usually use an extra pump. The regular way to use it, and what we put on the bottle is for morning and night, because this is the best way for you to remember using the product regularly. Because the most important thing for me is if you use it regularly and you remember to use it regularly, and it's easy to remember how to use it regularly, that means you will stick with it. And by sticking with it, you'll start getting results. And that's why we put on there morning, night, 5 days on, 2 days off, okay? So you take the weekend off. It's easier to remember. Monday through Friday, you put it somewhere in the restroom. When you wake up in the morning, you take your shower, you get out, you put a pump, and before you go to sleep, you put another pump. Now, some people tell me big pump, small pump. Some people tell me pea size, pomegranate size, blueberry size. It doesn't really matter. You can use different doses. When you use, the secret about this product is using it morning and night at least. And if you want to be even better, the way that I use it is I usually use about half a pump 3 times a day. It'll work even better than using 1 pump twice a day. So less, more often is the secret on how this works. It's sort of all about having it available in your system as often as you can. So, but for some people, for a lot of people, if we put complicated directions on there, nobody's going to stick to the product. And if nobody sticks to it, nobody's going to get the results. So the best way to do it is morning and night to remember, 5 days on, 2 days off. But if you can, and if you have it available and close to you, a third pump, small pump during the day. Again, half a pump size, morning, noon, and night. Maybe a little blueberry size. You'll appreciate it a lot more. That third dose in the middle of the day, you'll fall in love with the product 10 times more. On my own testimony, I'm telling you. So, a couple of things I wanted to talk about. That's off product questions. And again, thank you for all the questions. This is why I'm here, and to share with you all of my experience with the product over the last 14 years plus, from all the people that I worked with that have been using the product, including myself and my clients all over. So for the some of the stuff that we have accomplished and some of the goals we reached is what I wanted to share with you guys today. So this report is probably about an hour old. So I found out that there's 42 diamond ambassadors in this company, 42 diamond ambassadors already, 37 ambassadors, 120 life coaches, 168 coaches, 60,495 reps, active reps, over 22,000 customers. This is unbelievable. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your support. I want to thank every single one of the 60,495 people for your support, and through all of the times that are going to be perfect pretty soon. This is a milestone. It's a giant achievement. It's something a lot of people, I didn't even grasp until I'm actually looking at the numbers right here, and my hand is shaking. 60,495 people. I used to be happy with a few thousand people that I talked to once, every year. I'm like, a few thousand people is a lot, but 60,495 people in but 10 months is crazy. So thank you. In 60 days, we're going to make our 1 year into this business, into this industry, with you behind us, with your support, with our growth. This is crazy. That's another milestone. I'm so looking forward to celebrating with you guys and the things that we're going to be sharing together next year. So again, another milestone coming up. The 12-year mark is going to be huge. Some important announcement I wanted to let everybody know about. For example, I've been getting questions about the 8-packs. When is the 8-pack coming back? The 8-pack's coming back. I'm working on bringing the 8-pack back next month. Hopefully sometime in November. If everything goes well, and everything is right now, we will be seeing the 8-pack come back next month. People are asking me about the 40-pack. What happened to the commercial pack, the 40-pack? So we're working on a commercial program, bringing the commercial program back. And the ETA is looking like December or January. And to be very honest with you, it's looking more like January. What's happening with the 40-pack is going to be changing into a 2-pack option, a 24-pack and a 48-pack. So it'll be a little bit more affordable entry level for smaller businesses that are interested in getting involved. And it will be definitely a worthwhile investment for the larger business that moves through large quantities. And the date, a more solid date would be January, maybe sometime in December. But the 40 or the commercial pack, what's going to be the commercial pack, is definitely coming back. So I'm very excited to share this with all the business owners and entrepreneurs that actually use the product, want to use it through their businesses and market it to their own clients and increase their customers on it. This is great news for me and for you guys. So thank you for waiting and for being patient. Some of the improvements I want to share finally with you guys is some customer service stuff. So I'm going to be meeting with customer service privately, personally, myself on at the end of this week on Friday. We're going to be adding earlier shift for all our East Coast zones. So this is something we're working on today, and we're going to start implementing this probably in about, again, 7 to 14 days. You're going to start seeing activity at earlier times of the morning, reducing the pressure on customer service in midday, because people are going to be starting able to be called anytime during the day, from 8 a.m. East Coast time or 9 a.m. East Coast time all the way to 7 p.m. West Coast time. So we're going to be available more. So this is going to ease a lot of things on customer service, and they're going to be able to help you more and answer your questions a lot more. We're going to be implementing a 2-tier customer service with an upgraded service to you guys. So most important thing to me is customer service, corporate training. This is something we're going to start implementing on everybody who comes to the company. So I want to provide these people with the right answers to be able to help you guys efficiently. So when you're calling, your answers are being routed to the right place, and they're finalized and answered and fixed from the first call, not the third call, not the 17th call. So from the first time. So this is a big deal. We're actually starting to work on this right now. I'm going to be personally training lots of the customer service with products, so they can even answer you with products questions. And we're going to have corporate train them on the back end of the software, so they can make your life a breeze when it comes with serious questions about where's my commission, why is this late, anything has to do with the back end, the software, the upgrades, how do I promote, how do I get better, whatever it's going to be, whether it was where's my check, where's my deposit, it's 2 days early, it's 1 day, anything at all. Customer service is going to be way stronger, more educated to be able to service you and give you what you deserve. So this is it for this week. For next week, I'm looking forward to our next Facebook meeting, and I'm going to be interviewed by Kim Burgess next week. So I'm very excited about this. And another thing I wanted to announce at the end of this conversation is we're going to be releasing our marketing products company very soon. It's a phenomenal partnership that we completed, and you're going to be able to enjoy all the benefits of this yourself easily, successfully, without all the difficulties that we're going through before. And you should be able to see this today, tomorrow, the day after. So new marketing company with lots of marketing material that's going to also give you some tools to strengthen your business and everything. Anyways, I want to tell everybody, thank you so much for being here tonight on this call. Have a great night. Have a great evening in the West Coast. Thank you, everybody, again, and goodbye.